Or that time, in the middle of a match, I just decided to change the stipulation to a porta potty match, and the wrestlers kinda just had to go along with it.
As you know, the way you win this match is to put your opponent into the porta potty and close the door.
It is no secret that I'm not a fan of censorship or political correctness or cancel culture. Let people like what they like, and if it's not for you, then just watch something else. However, even I will say that we were guilty of some, let's say, problematic angles in backyard wrestling that probably shouldn't have flown back then, let alone today. Like the reverse affirmative action match, where the white guy could use weapons, but the black guy couldn't.
Now, for those of you who don't know, this man is a white man can use weapons match. Since now he's black, he's not allowed to use weapons.
Which I'm still on the fence about whether that's worse than the fact that we had a Confederate States title that was held exclusively by black people.
And it's for the Confederate States Championship.
Or the time we discovered that two of our wrestlers both played Yu-Gi-Oh! So we turned it into an actual match for an actual vacant championship.
This match is great.
You're very observant. I can't.
Why can't this cardinal?
Or that time, in the middle of a match, I just decided to change the stipulation to a porta potty match, and the wrestlers kinda just had to go along with it.
As you know, the way you win this match is to put your opponent into the porta potty and close the door.
That's not right. It's a porta potty match.
Oh my God, it's sticky. Somebody has to be on the outside of the porta potty. Oh, Jesus. And Nebby is sick. Poe wins!
Or the time the hip-hop demon jacked off to death. We even had a funeral for him and everything. Don't worry, he got better. And then he created a group based on what I can only describe as weaponized homosexuality, called the Nation of Masturbation. Basically, what had happened was, B-Money had been missing in action for a couple weeks. When he returned to the PWL arena, he was sexually assaulted by the hip-hop demon and his brother El Diablo.
No.
Who brainwashed him into playing for the other team, so to speak. Shenanigans ensued, and when I say shenanigans, I really mean depravity. This storyline lasted for exactly 1 week before we realized we may have taken things a little too far, and the group was quickly disbanded and never mentioned again. Look, if you weren't a kid in the early 2000s, I can't describe to you what it was like before social media. Shit was wild. You could just do whatever you wanted, and no one cared, and no one saw it, and it gave you this freedom to try out ideas and stories you probably wouldn't do otherwise. Despite these problematic angles, our backyard wrestling federations were surprisingly inclusive. We didn't care who you were, what color your skin was, what you were into. Everyone was welcome to come, have some fun, wrestle some matches, and tell some really wacky stories.
You hear about those hot bitches down the street?
Hot bitches?
Yeah.
Where?
Right down the street.
I gotta go.
Go get them. Go get them. Go get them, boy. Go. Go. Fucking weirdo.
Here I come.